Hello, welcome to Coffee with Corissa. We're going to do a bonus episode for Boondock Saints because the last episode got cut short and I have more to say because it's Boondock Saints and I love it. So, last episode I was talking about Boondock Saints being a cult classic, and what that means is basically a bunch of people freaking love the movie so much that they talked about it and spread it around and made people watch it, probably at gunpoint. Which wasn't necessary, by the way. I'm just kidding, that never happened. Oh Lord. The point being, when you make a movie that is so different and has such a spirit to it, you hardly have to try to market it because people will just spread it around. Which is kind of what I'm hoping will happen with my Coffee with Corissa episodes, so share if you care. I know, I'm sorry, I'm such a geek. Boondock Saints. How do you even describe this? Basically, it's storytelling, the way it starts to tell you a scene. It leads up to something going to happen, and then it cuts to the next day, and you see the aftermath before you actually see the events. It makes you want to be one of the detectives to try and, be like Smecker, although most of the time I kind of more like Greenlee when I try and figure things out. Those of you who know what I mean. Where's my iPod? Right. Anyway, it draws you in by giving it to you in pieces and out of order, so you have to pay attention. You want to try and figure it out, and then basically makes you fall in love with these characters who really, if you take a second to think about it, like, decide to kill people because they think they're evil. And well, who doesn't like attractive Irish twins anyway? Gosh. So favorite scenes. Who doesn't love the, basically commonly known as the toilet scene? So Connor gets handcuffed to the toilet in their squatter apartment, and Murphy's being dragged off to be shot in the head and like chucked in a dumpster or something for him to be found or not. And okay, I'm gonna tell you, because the first time I see this, I just completely did not think that Connor could get out of that. I'm sorry, it wasn't a lack of faith. I just really didn't think that he was gonna get out of that. So I was sitting there watching this play out, and I'm thinking, who's gonna save Murphy? Because it's the Boondock Saints. It's plural. Someone has to save him. And there are two guys with guns, and he's just got a bathrobe on. Spoilers! Go and watch it if you haven't seen this, because I don't want to ruin this for you, okay? So, when Connor rips the toilet out of the ground, every time, I've been watching this for how many years now? I mean, I started watching it back in 2004 when I was first handed a DVD. Every time I watch it, I'm still shocked. I'm still watching in awe as he just tears the toilet out of the ground, carries it to the roof, and throws it on Chekhov's head. I have never seen anything like that in a movie ever before, and ever since. I mean, there's like epic things in other movies, but seriously, who can compare to that? Basically, the movie's just amazing. And I'm watching this happen, and there's another guy down there, and he's just gonna shoot Murphy anyway. So what are you gonna do? Oh, that's what you're gonna do. Connor just jumps off of the roof. Naturally. And he hits his target because, I don't know, divine guidance. I'm such a geek. So you have a split up way of telling the story, by leading in this. And oh my gosh, having Smecker side by side with them as he's working out what happened, I am like never gonna be over that. That was just genius. Anyway, I have problems. Pretty much watch Boondock Saints. Unless you have a problem with lots of expletives and such, in which case that's your call. I'm not actually going to force anybody to watch it by gunpoint. I just happen to really love the movie. This has been Coffee with Corissa. I will catch you on Wednesday for my episode of Norman Reedus' movie, Floating. Oh, Lord. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I make this harder than it needs to be.